So I was staring at the EU5 map like I usually do, looking for my next campaign, when I came across a very peculiar country. You see, this is what I think is the biggest country in Europe without almost any unique flavor. This country has no unique events, no unique units, no unique government reforms, no unique estate privileges, and only 6 unique advances, which is pretty strange because this country is fairly large and one would think they would be pretty fun to play. Now, of course, they're about to disappear for about 400 years, but does that, warrant it not having any flavor? I guess it's time to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously I'm talking about Bulgaria, the biggest country that I could find in Europe with almost no unique content. So let's jump in as Bulgaria and see if it's actually boring, like the devs think it is, or is it actually fun, like I think it is. Alright, here we are as Bulgaria, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said in the intro, man, a country with almost no unique things going for it, and one would wonder why, because look, man, Bulgaria is actually fairly big, right? About the size of like Kiev and, Poland, I guess, Austria, Bohemia, and stuff like that. And like I also said in the intro, yes, they are about to disappear to the Ottomans in just a couple of decades, but, one would think they have some starting flavor, man. The unique things that we already have going for us are actually right here already unlocked. +1 tolerance of the true faith for the Bulgarian Orthodox Patriarchate. And then we also have plus 10% crown power from Legacy of Ivan Asen II right here, which are pretty good. And then in the Age of Renaissance, both in professional armies, we have plus 10% speed of integration, which is pretty nice, and plus 10% fort defense with plus 25% fort limit, sorry. So those are pretty much the only unique things we're going to experience as Bulgaria right here. But aside from that, we start off with a ton of forts, some cores over in Serbia, some recently conquered land from Byzantium right here, and seeing as these guys survive by the AI playing them in most games, I wonder what I can do. So let's go ahead and set up the country right here, man. We're gonna go regulated export right here. We're immediately gonna start, researching things that are, available for us to research. Let's pop off with the institution growth. Let's go with the diplomats. Then we're gonna go with this down here. And there we go. That's our early research of only 8 things, unfortunately, out of the way. For the crown department right here, obviously we're gonna go autocracy, and then I'm actually gonna go with agricultural cultivation, man, because I do want to form my own market and we don't want to suffer with food too much. This is what the markets look like. Our capital is in Tarnovo, which is right here. I think I do want to create my own market over there. Control, obviously super weak, especially down in the south right here because it's recently conquered and it's in mountains. So yeah, let me finish up the estate privileges. We don't start off with a lot of them, and none of them are unique, of course. All right, estate stuff done. Pissed off the nobles as always, but it shouldn't be a problem. Whoa, our cabinet is so weak, dude. Our cabinet is actually so weak. Wow, we don't have almost anyone there. And we're going to use up both of these guys on integrating stuff for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, let's set some rivals, man. I'm going to rival Byzantium and actually Serbia. And let's do, I don't know, Naples as well. There we go. I don't need any allies over here. And I think we're probably going to fight all of our neighbors, maybe with the exception of Hungary. I mean, we definitely want to get into Biz. They still got forts, but they should delete them soon. There we go, month has ticked over. We get the rise of the Turk situation right here. We can join an independence movement, which we don't care about, making a little bit of money. We can bump this down to, and I'll just like, how much are we actually spending? Frick it, let's max it, why not? And we'll bump stability a little bit too. Okay, yeah, gonna wait for the first parliament because we probably can't get CBs. Yeah, everyone around us is Orthodox, so yeah, gonna wait for first parliament and see which of our 3 neighbors is the easiest to fight. Obviously, going for Biz first would be the most beneficial. Okay, they deleted some forts. Damn, I was hoping they delete the one in Gallipoli too. And even with the lack of flavor, man, I thought I had the mod on already. Even with the lack of flavor, in 1337, out of all of the countries in the Balkans, I think, Bulgaria is kind of the strongest, man. Because we start off with a ton of forts, so it's tough for people to siege us down. And we got a decent amount of levies we can get, but obviously they can very quickly be outscaled by Biz and by Serbia due to their events and claims and stuff like that. And we immediately get hit with the measles. Frick me. Oh wow, Biz immediately in a war with the Ottomans and their subject, the Karasids? No, not their subject, just their ally in the First War of Karasids aggression. Okay. You know, it's interesting to me that we don't start off with a truce with Byzantium, man, because, you know, the way the game represents this is we just recently took this over from Biz. And Biz won! Okay, that's... this is actually really good for them, man. These are, like, the nicest provinces you can get as Byzantium at the start. Ideally, you would conquer them first, right? Another interesting thing about Bulgaria... Oh, we got our first parliament, is the fact that we start off with a city. Actually, one of the 4 cities in the Balkans. Constantinople, Athens, and Thessaloniki are the other ones. Alright, so just looking around at the neighbors, man, Serbia right here is allied to Galicia and Wallachia. Wallachia is allied to Serbia and the Iași right here. And Biz, as always, only allied to Trebizond and their subject Epirus right here. They deleted the fort in the Dardanelles. Okay. I think we go in hard on Byzantium. Now, us knowing that we don't have any unique events and stuff like that, that we're not gonna miss out on anything by, you know, coring or releasing subjects, is actually quite nice. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna go in hard on Byzantium, man. Take quite a lot. I'm thinking like 4 provinces at least. Edirne, the Dardanelles, Evros, the rest of the Rhodopes right here, the rest of this. Maybe some of the Macedonias. Definitely not Byzantion. I can't be bothered to siege the fort now without cannons. We'll try and nab it later. So let's build up a parliament. Now, we do also have laws that we want to change, but since we'll be sitting at peace for quite a while because we'll get a lot of aggressive expansion for this, it's okay. So we'll pass the law changes later, but fabricate CB on Biz. I think we want to go for something they won't unsiege that quick. Let's actually gun for... Let's go for Lower Macedonia here. It's kind of far away from them. Okay, deleted some forts because honestly they cost a lot of money. Let's go ahead and declare on Biz. There it is. Parliament approved claims. We also got Take the Throne. This is EU5. We're not doing that. And there's our declaration on Biz. Cool. All right, let's raise up. Now, this is nice. They're busy with my forts while I can just siege them down everywhere. Well, where's the capital? Is it? Which one is it? Which one of these two is it? It's probably not this one. Yeah, because it's... Look... Oh, this is quite a lot of aggressive expansion, actually. Right? Does the red thing mean people will join a coalition? I forgot. No, it doesn't, because it's all red. Also, why are all of these guys mad right here? Wait, why? Yeah, why is, like, what, did Byzantium flip Sunni or something, man? Well, I don't know, but I'm taking Lower Macedonia, which I declared for. Evros as well. Let's take Edirne and the Dardanelles too, man. Honestly, who cares? I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. How many countries are above 50? Let's see. That's what really matters here. And it's just Biz and Negroponte. Epirus and Serbia and the banks and these guys will be pretty mad. Yeah, I think 4 and a little bit of these 2 provinces is enough for now. If Serbia doesn't go for this, obviously we'll take it later. Byzantion too. Yeah, nice early expansion right there, but they won't accept. Okay, we continue. Okay, I actually had to beat them quite a lot more and stand on Constantinople because the would leave recipient too fractured modifier is too powerful, which I totally get, man. I totally get. So there we go. There's the peace out. Quite a big peace deal on Byzantium. We're looking mighty fat. Let's improve with countries that are mad at us, and we're actually going to chill for quite a while because people are mad. Honestly, our second war might also be versus Biz, but it's time to release a bunch of Greek subjects. Honestly, even without flavor, Bulgaria, so far, pretty fun. Yeah, actually, who am I kidding, man? You know, the countries in EU5 have nominally certain amounts of flavor, but it's different to, for example, EU4, right? Obviously, missions we're not even thinking about, but, you know, advances, which kind of replace national ideas, or at least the unique advances replace national ideas, whereas the generic advances replace idea groups, kinda. Even with those things, man, countries still don't feel unique enough because a lot of countries have stuff so far down the line, most players don't even get there, so sure, the starting stuff is good, but it's not like EU4 where, you know, this country is good at that. You know, certain countries I definitely can see that, because for example Serbia, which I played a couple of times, has a lot of like fort defense and cavalry stuff and stuff like that. So, you know, for example, Serbia is a country you definitely know the way it's meant to be played, right? But you know, even other bigger ones, man, with so many things coming in together, it's like, and the fact that you don't know the triggers for events and stuff, even countries with a lot of flavor can feel samey with a lot of other ones, you know, so you kind of gotta make your own story or whatever, or yeah, something like that. Age of Renaissance, we're going admin focus. Oh, interesting war here. Poland and vassals, Hungary and vassals versus Serbia, Wallachia, Iași, and Galicia. What is the war? Hungary-Wallachia war. Okay, interesting. Could have ramifications for us. I think I got enough money to create a market now. It actually isn't expensive at all. But yeah, we're gonna create one in Tarnovo, which is our capital. Perfect. All right, next parliament has come around, which means we can go ahead and ask for some law changes. The first one I actually want to do, instead of favoring the ruler, I want to change feudal de jure to by blood. So there we go. That's the first one I'm going to do. Let's see. Lessen levy obligations. Sure. I'm not going to go to war. Sure. Change policy. Don't want to do that. Let's gain a little bit of antagonism. And actually, no. Let's hope for an event that takes us over. We did not get an event that takes us over. Okay, one law changed. I only got to do another one. It's actually not a problem. Yeah, the only other one I want to do is distribution of power to favor the ruler. Crown power currently is, let's see, 20%. Black Death has come around. You know what's actually good? These Greek patriots, because if, for example, Byzantium supports them, we can actually... Byzantium supports the rebels, I mean. We can actually full annex Byzantium without getting any aggressive expansion. By using the Annex Revolter button, you also annex the supporter of the revolt. So, for example, let's say you're playing as, I don't know, Wallachia, right? And you conquer... Well, actually, that's not that close. I don't know. Whatever, as Austria, right? You conquer, like, 3 Hungarian locations. 1 province, 4 right here. You get Hungarian patriots. Hungary, still this big, supports those, so they join the rebellion. You can, if you beat their ass, full annex Hungary. No aggressive expansion. Let's try and do that. So I'm not going to squash these Greek patriots. I'm actually going to hope Byzantium supports them. Meanwhile, Hungary has ended its war and actually expanded quite a lot into Wallachia, into Galicia, and into Serbia. All 3 of the countries it was fighting. Damn. Black Death is here. I'm going to present scapegoats, and that's it. I don't got money for anything else. Over in the Second Age, we're going to gun for Diplo-Annex cost and proximity cost immediately right here, and then, of course, we're going to go for the literacies. Interesting. So, after Hungary beat everyone's ass, I think everyone is solo, man. I think everyone is allyless. Yeah, this would be good to hit Serbia. So the Black Death kind of rolled through. We actually lost about as much people as expected. Just got a CB on Serbia. Let's see. Yeah, they're still solo. And I can get like way more levies than them, which is awesome. There we go. Parliament approved claims. We're going to go down here. This is, well, some of it is Bulgarian culture, but yeah, I think we might even potentially get a full annex here. I'm thinking about also subjugating these guys, because they have some stuff up here, but we might not fight Hungary, so I think I'm just gonna eat them up, man. I think I'm just gonna eat them up. There we go. Second war declared. Biz did join a coalition against us, but they're having some pretender problems right now, so can't really fight these guys even if I wanted to. Wait, the Byzantine... Wait, so the pretender rebels won, and it's kind of like totally a different country, so these guys aren't mad at me at all. Look, yeah, it's this guy from the Kalokiris dynasty. Well, it's only him. Interesting. Oh, that's actually very good for us. Lucky. Okay, so taking like 3 provinces and a location, really only Serbia and Epirus would be mad. If we go for the capital one as well, yeah, we got other guys getting mad in there as well. What about these half ones up here that have been chopped down by Hungary? Something like this. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna take it that far, man. I think this is good enough for now. Yeah, let's not push it too much. I'm also gonna get war reps and money here. There we go. War with Serbia done. This, actually... Let's see, some of them are... Yeah, these 2 I probably want to integrate myself, whereas this one... But then again, we do have cores over there as well. You know what? We only got 2 guys, man, but I'm going to integrate everything myself. Frick it. Hey, Moldavia formed. What is this? Is that Hungary? I guess it is Hungary. Taking a look at cultures, man, there's actually lots of things that we realistically should accept here. Yeah, we need to improve opinion with Greek because it's super expensive. We also want to accept Serbian, Wallachian. We're not really expanding into Wallachian, so we can get away without that one. But Serbian and Greek, we definitely want to get in. They're just like really expensive, gonna take us way over. So we need to research. Also, we're actually losing cultural influence, man. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, need to put up them libraries and universities pronto. Aside from that, what I'm noticing is money is a little bit of a problem here as Bulgaria, man. We should realistically have gold. Yeah, we do. 2 provinces now. What about silver? We got like 2 silver ones as well, so that's gonna help out a bit. Yeah. Alrighty, Black Death ended. Another parliament. Finally, we can change the other law, which is gonna be the distribution of power law to favor the ruler. Spamming up some marketplaces now. Another tricky thing about Bulgaria, what I'm realizing now, man, is the location of the capital. Because right now it's Tarnovo, right? And if we take a look at the tactical map mode right here, you know, to visualize the terrain, from here, it's obviously easy to project control in these plains, you know, in southern Wallachia right here, northern Bulgaria, out here, maybe up here as well, and then there's the Danube right here, which now, you know, you got control up and down as well, but it's not on the river. If we go here, you know, these are the rivers, but then go back to tactical, it's like, from here, this is good control. But if we want to move it to Byzantium, to Constantinople, sorry, you kind of want to expand here. And then if you move it along on the coastline, I just don't think it's that good because we're so far this way. If you move it, I mean, moving it on the Danube actually wouldn't be that bad, right? But that means you kind of want to expand here in Hungary as well. You could put it on this river, but it's in the mountains, and going back to tactical, it's like you got this bit, then this bit. Then you got like little this bit right here, and then it's the Dinaric Alps and the Balkan Mountains. It's like, you know, it's tricky to decide where you put your capital if you expand in the Balkans. Maybe Thessaloniki, actually. Probably Thessaloniki, or, yeah. Whereas if you go to Constantinople, you kind of gotta go this way, you know, for control as well. So it's tricky. I don't think I'll move my capital, but there are probably better locations. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If, let's say, you're going for, like, expanding here, what do you think the best location is? So aggressive expansion has cooled down, man. Really only Serbia is mad here. Wallachia has actually linked up with both of these guys, with Serbia and Biz. So no matter who I fight, I end up fighting, you know, Wallachia, I guess. I don't know, do we keep going in on Serbia just to finish them off? Since there's really only like, well, there actually is quite a lot there. Or do we go back in on Biz? I don't know, get Byzantium or something. They still got, yeah, the mega fort is still there. I think we do go in on Biz again, honestly. I take like these 4 locations probably. I got 4 fiefdoms right now, pop like 4 vassals. We'll be able to start integrating these guys in just like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, let's go back in on Biz, why not? Okay, let's go. There it is, Parliament approved claims, declare war, raise up the levies, go in. Yeah, shouldn't be that bad because there's no forts. Okay, knocked out Wallachia. This is actually quite aggro, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries are gonna join the coalition. Okay, I'm actually gonna cut back a little bit, and also the 2 fractured thing as well. So, yeah, no need to be that aggro, man. No need to be that aggro. I'm pretty content right here. There we go. Let's disband levies. Biz actually beat my ass in a battle once, and they took out like 3k of them. So. Custom subjects, we're gonna do vassals over here just so they don't, you know, calculate their strength. Let's put the women in charge, as always, because, you know, they can't do, you know, cabinets as well. And there we go, 1 more vassal. There's only 1 guy, actually, and it's this guy. We're in a regency. Well, actually, we're not in a regency right now. Are we? Right? We got King Ivan Alexander. Okay, we're not in a regency. Okay. Yep, okay, let's create another subject right here. Custom subject, boom, there it is. Vassal, the only guy that can be there. Alright, I've started annexing the subjects. Edirne goes first, you know, obviously by conquest order or whatever. Wait, we can form Greece as Bulgaria? How does that make sense? I guess, well, it tells you countries you could possibly form, right? Which is actually good. I like that quite a lot. This is a change, but I like it quite a lot. Okay, so I guess we need to like flip to Greek or something and own Athens. That's cool. That's cool that they added this. Very cool. Okay, annexed to Dearne, now annexing the Dardanelles. Okay, finally starting to make some good money. Yeah, let's build up the roads, increase the control. You know, this right here might actually be a good capital, man. Because there's already like roads on it, right? And then you got the river that projects downstream, and it's a little more central to where we're expanding as opposed to Tarnovo. Is it already a town? Let's see. Yeah, it is already a town. Yeah. I'm not gonna move it. Still, I'm not gonna move it for this playthrough, even though it probably might be beneficial. But I'm just wondering. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Interesting that in these latest updates, the game builds bailiffs for you. It never used to do that. Oh, okay, Biz is in another war versus the Ottoman. Okay, I hope the Ottomans take everything in Anatolia here. Folks, it's time. It's time. You know we gotta do it. You know we gotta do it. I know we don't got the cannons and stuff. I know it's gonna take 9 years, but I have to do it, man. I have to do it. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're declaring on Byzantium for Byzantion. It's time to take the city of the world's desire. How the hell did they come in so quickly? Oh my god. Let's put the king in charge. Actually, no, he's never seen a sword in his life. We're gonna put Michael Shishman. You know, I just noticed something. So we got this right here, right? This location. Now remember how you say this or how you spell this. Then we also got one, pretty much the same, and then there's actually another one. Damn, I swear there's another one over here. Yeah, there it is. Look. Why is that? What does that mean? Constantinople has fallen after being sieged down by villagers with pitchforks and torches. And what are these? Spears. Oh, wait, no, we can't refill because we don't got regulars. There's 32 people guarding it. I gotta go back. All right, Wallachia is out. I can do this, which is exactly what I want to do. Of course, if we full annex Byzantium here, which is, I guess, like this, we auto get Epirus as a subject, right? It doesn't tell me if I do full annex them. Let me see. No, I missed one, which is... they got a lot more stuff. No, we're not full annexing Biz, man. We're not full annexing Biz. Not now. I don't actually care about it. There we go. Just two provinces. Just Byzantion and Thessaly. That's it. Let's get their money too. And there we go. The conquest of Tsarograd right there. Yes, we will rename it. Cool. We will keep the Patriarchate because every member of that one will hate us if we dissolve it. And I think there's actually not that many members. I guess it's more prestigious to knock it down. Right, since that's kind of the main one, right? Autocephalus. Let's keep it. All right, I actually am gonna release subjects there as well, man, because I do want it to be my cores when I, you know, when I eat them up. Now we do actually have we can create the Duchy of Thessaly right there. They are historical. Why not? Why not? It's cool. It's cool to have historical ones. There we go. And we're gonna create a custom one in Byzantion fiefdom as well, because they just annex, you know, 2 fiefdoms. Cool. Let's annex Evros. Yeah, the main Greek guy is still Biz, so I still can't improve cultural opinion. I actually probably need to create a Serbian subject as well, just so we can improve with Serbian as well. Yeah, but everything is integrated now. I guess I'll create one, you know, wherever. Yeah, right there, when we take it. That should be the next war. Now, how does this make sense? Yeah, they really shouldn't be doing stuff like this. That's how you get the border war. Hey, nice. Now that we're more powerful, we can finally start calling the synods. And of course, this one is the best. Yes. Annexed more, what's this? Yeah, annexed more subjects, annexing more subjects. Let's, yep. I gotta say, so far, super fun, man. Really, countries having no flavor, I don't think should be a deterrent in EU5, man. Does it really matter? You know, you make your own fun at the end of the day. All right, researched everything I want from the generic stuff. Let's embrace the Renaissance, actually, the Renaissance, because obviously the most important things are here. We want the government reform, the cabinet seat, the crown power, and I desperately want that culture's capacity as well. I think, yeah, Biz has almost been full annexed, which means Thank you, game, for adding this pop-up. This is actually an excellent addition. Well, not game, thank you to the devs, but an improved cultural opinion pop-up. Yes, we do want to do that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get up to 3 pretty soon here. Still super expensive, man. Still super expensive, yeah. The thing is, they need to ask me to improve the opinion as well, you know? Alright, things have cooled down a bit. You can't see it because it's behind me. There it is right there. We're about to annex Lower Macedonia. Let's go ahead and call the parliament right here. We're gonna increase ties to neighbors. Let's just do this right here, and we can... Oh wait, that wasn't enough. Frick me. Alright, yeah, so did another one. Fabricate CB on Serbia. I'm actually gonna go in for the main thing right here, where their capital is. We definitely also want to release a Serbian subject here, so I will keep something for myself, but mostly it'll be vassals. This is probably going to be a full annex. I think we can go in immediately. I can gather... Let's see. Yeah, easy. Okay, just Wallachia in, as always. Let's wait for a diplomat. All right, wait, why is this separate? Wait, that shouldn't be there. I just annexed them. Okay, there we go. That was a little visual bug, but there's the declaration. Damn, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forts? Really? That's a lot. That is quite a lot. A full annex on Serbia. Oh, actually, it might not be possible, but aggressive expansion-wise, actually not that bad. Only Albania really is going to be mad. So let's keep going, siege everything down so we lower the war score cost, get Wallachia out, and we'll see if we can do it or not. If we can't, frick it. Another governor form has been unlocked. We're gonna go royal decree. Okay, so Serbia seems to have unconditionally surrendered. Let's see this. I think I still gotta keep going and siege everything down, honestly. But just because in case this might drop, you know. And also, depending on if you reselect it or not, and the order you do it in, see, it is less, so, yeah. Alright, all of Serbia has been sieged down. Is it possible to full annex them? It is possible. Excellent. We could also make them a vassal, obviously, but let's not do that. I'm just gonna take everything, and there we go. Serbia is gone. Obviously, we didn't get everything from them. You know, they got chopped down a little bit by Hungary, but that's cool, man. That's super, super cool. Okay, let's disband the levies. Let's release subjects. Let's destroy forts because we're over limit. And let's rival Tunis. Why not? All right, released 3 subjects right here, gave this subject another province, integrating a bit myself, and then I'll finish up integrating the rest of these small ones myself as well. Actually, you know what? This is... Yeah, okay, we're good. I definitely should create some towns, man. I can't say I've ever seen the Russian guys beating the Golden Horde's ass, but that's what's happening right now. Smolensk? Hell yeah. Yep. That's an awesome way to expand Smolensk. That's definitely the stuff you should take when fighting the Golden Horde. I agree. I would have done the same. You know, I would have done the same. Look, now someone else is fighting them. Interesting. I bet they're gonna take even better stuff. You know, Novosil? You guys know what you should take? This right here. And nothing else. Who the hell is this guy being successful in frickin' Tuscany? Oh, okay. It's Naples. Chilling at peace now, integrating Byzantium, just working on infrastructure, you know, more roads, bridges, and stuff like that. We're chilling, yeah. After that, man, I mean, what makes the most sense? Epirus here seems to be solo, right? Yeah, they are. Only I like the Tver, which is far away and we don't care about, and Wallachia, which, honestly, we fought every single time. So I think Epirus would be a nice shout for the next war, just like fully vassalize them too, you know? Yeah. Aside from that, man, Hungary, too powerful for us. I've just started doing army stuff, by the way, because we were working on Renaissance stuff. Wallachia, we could, but I'm role-playing that the Danube River is is our border or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do like Epirus or something. Yeah. All right, well, Halkidiki has been annexed, so now we've acquired a second city, which is very nice. We're almost done annexing Byzantium. Who's disloyal? These assholes that I haven't improved with. Okay, we will be improving with them. Yeah, there's the parliament. Let's actually get a CB on Epirus. All right, let's head Epirus. This should be a walk in the park. They don't have any forts. Wait, great relations probably? Yeah. You're kidding me. I gotta use the 18 or 19 stab to hit Epirus, man. I gotta get worse at diplomacy. I have to get worse at diplomacy. That's so much, especially because we got 38. Ugh. Yeah, I did insult them. All right, let's go in. By the way, this is meritocracy. Oh, okay, in that case, yeah. There we go, we're done. Hey, that wasn't even that bad, man. No one really cares. Cool. Got smallpox. Yeah, actually a big deal. Yeah, so our country is like literally 99.89% Orthodox, right? But what the hell is Paulicianism, dude? It's present, I think, as far as I can tell, only in our country. Yeah, what the hell is Paulicianism? And where are they? Look, I can't even find them now. Here? 5% of these guys here are Paulicianism? What is it? Interesting. You know, a great addition to the road building map mode would be for there to be a little flag next to the locations, right? So, for example, I have the ability to build roads to Hungary, right? Or whatever, or to Albania. I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that. So, you know, I can't memorize every single location. So I think there should be a little thing telling you here, yo, or different colored, you know, things here. Like, this is your country or subject, out of your country. I don't want to build out of my country. Building up the professional army now, looking quite nice if I do say so myself. Also, you can probably see it just above me right here. I'm currently annexing Thessaly, Upper Macedonia, and Central Macedonia. And with Constantinople being our market now as well, it's actually a pretty decent split, man. It's actually a pretty decent split over here, not bad. Too bad we don't have Dubrovnik here, but it's okay. There we go, all three of these Greek subjects have now been annexed, got cores and all of that. Obviously, everything that you see yellow right here is because we haven't accepted Greek or Serbian. Still got a Serbian, well, Serbian subjects, still got a Greek subject, but it's just too expensive, man. It's just too expensive, yeah. They both cost like 2 point something to fully accept, which, yeah, you know, I don't understand Turkish, but I feel like some of these letters are Turkish, which begs the question, why is this called those things if it is Turkish? Not sure if it is. If we've conquered it as Bulgaria, you know, I'm noticing the name of quite a lot of locations has changed, but you know, some of these just sound Turkish to me, so are they like that in Bulgarian as well? I'm looking at freaking Middle Styria right here. Dude, they're, Oh, okay, it's the other way around. I thought they were a subject of Bamberg. That's interesting. I don't know how this came to be. Damn, man, the Netherlands get decimated in this patch as well. I thought it was only in 1.0.10. You know, at this point, man, realistically, I'm not seeing anyone left for us to take down easily. You know, we got sure these minor guys, but then as the Ottomans we can beat. Well, can we? What is this? Yeah, we can beat the Ottomans. I just need a bigger fleet, I think, for that. How many force do they have? Yeah, Ottomans can be beaten, but I have no interest in expanding in Anatolia. Over here, if we want to fight like Albania or Achaia, for example, it's Naples who brings in their other subjects, and Naples is fairly powerful, but also brings in Hungary, who brings in their subjects, which I don't want to have to deal with. Realistically, man, it's Wallachia, right? Even though they aren't their, you know, perfect little shape right here, even though they had, some, chunks taken out of them by Hungary, I think we go in on Wallachia and, yeah, just straight up make them a subject, if possible. Like with Epirus. Let's see, if we want to hit them, just tell it to Smolensk, who, hey, Golden Horde blew up. A rare but awesome sight. They're bringing Smolensk, which is fairly strong-ish, but we don't care about. Yeah, let's build up that CB on Wallachia, man. I'm gonna go ahead and vassalize them as well, just like Epirus, I think. There we go, we can do a little bit of naval support. Got the, you know, actual army up right there. I think we can declare instantly. Yeah, there it is. Parliament-approved claims. Cool, let's go. Is this possible? Well, actually, it should be possible, yeah. Cool. Cool. Alright, gave Smolensk 407 ducats to frick off. Oh, cool. Damn, that's not a lot of aggressive expansion at all. That's like... Yeah, man, that's easy. Pff, I should have done this earlier. I just didn't want to fight Wallachia because of a river, but cool. There we go. Got another big-ass subject just like Epirus. I like it. So yeah, man, with the vassalization of Wallachia, aggressive expansion is still not bad. Yeah, actually, we're chilling, man. Chilling super hard. Dude, is Bulgaria, like, the most underrated country in EU5? It's gotta be, because, hey, look, it's such a strong start, dude. I feel like it's way faster than a lot of its neighbors as well. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a lot, man. I'm enjoying this quite a lot. But yeah, what we're doing right now, boys, as you can see right here, we are annexing Illyria, which is this subject right here. annexing Kosovo, which is this subject right here, and annexing Zeta, which is this subject right here. After that, we'll wrap it up with all of our, I don't know how you say, like, minor one province guys that we released in order to core faster. Can we once again, let me see right here, can we once again ask to improve cultural opinion? No, we can't. It's on cooldown. Okay, well, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I am increasing my cultural influence, man. We probably actually should put down, we don't have oh, we do have universities. Cool, let's mass build them. Libraries too, we'll get to that. Yeah, expensiveness, 2.6, 2.22, yeah. Just not doable, man. Just not doable. There's not enough, you know, culture thingies to go around right here in the first ages. Yeah, unless there's one in meritocracy, which there shouldn't be. No, there isn't. It's just the cultural tradition. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, there's only one, man. As far as I know, it's only this. Unless, you know, other guys have unique ones. I think the Ottomans have one, maybe later on. Something like that, yeah. By the way, we have done our second or third unique advance right here, the fort defense and fort limit, and the speed of integration. There are other ones. I just forgot what ages they were. I think there's one in age 3 right here, man, which is a unique Bulgarian one, if I can find it. Hold up, give me a sec. No. Actually, yes, there it is. So it's plus 20% cultural tradition and plus 3% max literacy, which isn't that strong. And I think there's yeah. Well, there's only one more. I just don't know where it is. And another thing, I always thought around this time it was the Bulgarian Empire. Or am I wrong? I guess, yeah, I mean, if they start off as a kingdom, I guess I'm wrong. Cool. Zeta and Illyria have been annexed. We got... Hey, why didn't I get cores from the stuff we got from Illyria? They should have been Albanian primary, unless they didn't core it up, but hey, I think they had plenty of time. Well, okay, that's a little bit of a mess up right there that I didn't check. Has Kosovo completed everything? Yeah, it has, and everything is the core. Cool. Who is mad? Wallahi, I'm already improving with you. Shut the frick up. Oh, wait, but if I finish Kosovo, I won't be able to improve cultural opinion, because I won't have, a Serbian subject, right? Yeah. I can do it. 1435. Look. I'll annex these guys before then, right? Yeah, 1430. I'll annex them in 4 years. I wish you could pause this, but you can't. What do we do? Too bad you can't release a one location subject. Maybe, I mean, I guess there's potential in the future when we would fight Hungary or something like that to create more Serbian subjects. What about with Greek, though? What about with Greek? I mean, it's the same, obviously. It is more relevant on Greek than on Serbian, I guess, since it is a bigger percentage of our country. However, the only Greek locations that we would accept like that is like these, well, that's a small one, are only these 4 locations, whereas for Serbian, we would accept these, I mean, full core and these. And these two, maybe? Yeah, and that one, these are Bosnian, so... It makes more sense to do it on Serbian, but frickin', I'm already annexing them. There we go, our subject of Kosovo has been annexed now. Got some nice cores. Really, man, with the stuff we took from Serbia over here, we got some, you know, good amount of gold and silver-producing provinces, I do have to say. Lots of silver over here. Very cool. Continuing to focus on infrastructure, you know, counting house, bridges, and stuff like that. Just the standard peacetime stuff, man. Just the standard peacetime stuff. I got some docks now, which of course is going to be super helpful for more navy. Hey, wait, Athens is solo? The borders would get a little fugly if we did this, but they're not that pretty anyway. Maybe I'll take Neopatria, vassalize Athens, feed Neopatria to Athens. Another Greek subject down here. You know what? Sure, we got the parliament anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, cool. Let's declare on Athens. Sure, they got some allies like Blois, Leuchtenberg, and Perigord, but we don't really care, do we? I think I'm not even going to raise up levies for this, just the regular army is enough. Okay, war is almost done. Let's improve cultural opinion with Epirus. Let's see, does that change anything with Greek? Oh, actually it does. Nice. Okay, I will accept Greek now. Perfect. And we're not even over. That's excellent, dude. Excellent. Okay, everything will get cored up. There's not a lot. But the Greeks will also be happier. And maybe I keep this for myself? It's kind of far away. Let's not. Okay, so what I want to do here is annex their subject and make Athens a fiefdom. Cool, they'll already accept. There we go, we're done. That's not integrated right there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, grant them some locations right here. There we go, see location, that one. And the other two are these small ones, which is perfect. Let's I hate that it scrolls you all the way back up, but I feel like that's a feature of most Paradox games. Cool, okay, Athens, we'll improve with them as well. Very nice. Another subject wrapped up right here. I just wish the Ottomans hadn't entered Europe over on this side, but maybe we can hit them too? Well, let's build more boat. We'll see. And there we go, folks. It's April 1st, 1437, and I think this is honestly a pretty good place to call it for our Kingdom of Bulgaria campaign in Europa Universalis 5. Honestly, man, we're looking real nice, real big, real rich, real powerful. Got a bunch of powerful subjects as well. And honestly, man, this campaign right here is just limitless. You know, like I said at the start of the video, man, I was just looking around through the map, just clicking on various countries, you know, in the country selector and seeing what they have. And I was like, wait, Bulgaria, you know, I knew that they didn't really have flavor, but almost no flavor at all. Just 6 unique advances, 4 of which we already have. I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean that these guys are boring? No. Obviously not, because, you know, those aren't really the types of things you think about when picking a country in EU5. I think as opposed to EU4, you don't really look at the flavor or what some countries have going unless you're doing like modifier stacking and formations and stuff like that. So yeah, man, definitely one of the most underrated countries, or probably the most underrated country I found so far in EU5. Super fun, super rich, super powerful right off the bat. You're definitely the strongest out of the Balkan nations, you know, at least on paper when you take a look at it like this. You know, in the hands of the player, obviously Byzantium is way more powerful, but, you know, you put the AIs against each other, man. Bulgaria is like the one that usually is supposed to be the most successful, even though they really aren't, you know, but that's just because of the way the game works right now. Honestly, super fun, man. Even though these guys don't have that much flavor, I definitely recommend them. You know, we got some nice crown power right here, 3 cabinet slots, making a decent bit of money. Didn't move our capital, so this is what control looks like. Yeah, like I said many times, let me know in the comments below what you think the best capital for specifically maybe my Bulgaria right here is, you know. Thessaloniki, for example, Constantinople. I mean, just let me know what you think. But honestly, super fun, man. These guys, very powerful. It's only 1437. I really wasn't even playing that fast. I mean, look at aggressive expansion, man. We could easily be twice the size of what we are right now if we pushed into Anatolia, which we didn't at all on purpose this campaign. If you're just more aggressive, you can easily be twice the size of this. Like, you could be Bulgaria and Ottomans put together by this point, like, no problem, man. Obviously, you would have a lot of subjects, like, right now, like 10 or 12 subjects, but it's still not a problem. Yeah, I definitely recommend these guys, man. Balkans and Anatolia, you know, this little region right here, or mega region, whatever you want to call it. Always super fun to play in, man. Lots of fun countries, definitely where I have the most fun. It's just, you know, everyone's about the same size right here, so you can play almost everyone and still have the same amount of fun. You know, Italy is similar to that. I gotta say, these are like my 3 favorite regions to play in, whereas if you're, you know, in the HRE, especially in these patches, you got the powerful guys encroaching, it's hard to grow and stuff like that. Iberia, you know, it's evenly balanced as well. I mean, in terms of size, obviously Castile is the way more powerful than everyone, but, you know, you just gotta keep fighting the same guys. Britain is fun as England if you keep pummeling the Irish guys, I guess. And yeah, I think I need to give like this region a shot a lot more as well. But yeah, man, like I said, Bulgaria, definitely not boring, definitely not forgotten or whatever. Probably the most underrated nation that I found so far. I definitely recommend you guys give these guys a shot. I just wish you had more to do with them, just a little bit more. Maybe an event to move your capital or something, if they did historically, which I don't know if they did. When did Sofia happen? And yeah, maybe an event to become an empire or something. If you take down like Biz or Serbia or Wallachia or something like that, that would be cool. Maybe they'll get something in the Biz DLC, whenever that is. We're still very far away from that. So yeah, that's all I think I have to say about that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like. You know, it lets me know that you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already for more content. And thank you so much for watching. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.